Hello everyone! Today we're diving into a fascinating astrological event that's been making waves, Mars opposite Pluto. Trust me, this is not an aspect that sneaks up on us quietly. It's loud, it's intense, and it's here to stay for a while. As far as astrological aspects go, Mars opposite Pluto is one of the more challenging ones, and this particular manifestation is proving to be even more complex than usual. Why? Because of its extended influence, we're looking at one of the biggest astrological themes of the year, competing with some other heavy hitters, I might add. In my earlier videos, especially those related to the US election, I have mentioned this aspect quite a bit. Its powerful energy is palpable in our current events, and we're going to feel its impact for some time to come. In this video, I'm going to break down what Mars opposite Pluto means for us this year and beyond. We'll discuss how it may affect you personally, especially if you have planets or points in your chart that are touched by either of these celestial powerhouses. If your birthday falls between October 24 and early May 2025, you'll also find this aspect showing up in your solar return chart for 2024-25. This opposition will be in orb for a significant period, so I'll summarize its effects for predictive charts as well. Let's explore the intensity, the challenges, and the transformative potential of this astrological event together. As we approach April 26, 2025, the celestial landscape is charged with tension and transformation. Let's dive into what this means for us, both personally and collectively. On April 18th, Mars enters Leo, igniting a surge of ego, bravado, and a thirst for spectacle. This isn't just about flashy displays, it's a call to action that amplifies our inner drive. Just days earlier, on April 7th, Mercury stationed direct after its retrograde in Aries. This shift brings a raw, unfiltered way of communicating. Words are once again powerful, sometimes too powerful, as they can cut deep. Now, let's talk about Venus. Freshly separated from a conjunction with Saturn, she finds herself exalted in Pisces. While she carries a sense of beauty and compassion, there's a weariness to her energy. Diplomacy is hanging by a thread, and trust. It's more fragile than ever. All of this unfolds under the long shadow of Pluto, which has just returned to Aquarius. We're not leaping into a bright future. We're grappling with conflicting visions of what that future should look like. In the United States, Europe and rest of the world institutions are under strain as leaders lean heavily on charisma and control to navigate this fascinating dynamics of the Mars-Pluto opposition and what it could mean for the political landscape, especially with figures like Trump and the rise of tech billionaires. Alright, let's break this down. The Mars-Pluto opposition is an intense cosmic event, and it's happening for the third time, making it a significant moment to pay attention to. Mars represents action, drive, and ambition. Think of it as the warrior energy, while Pluto embodies transformation, power, and sometimes manipulation.
In this scenario, we have Trump, represented by Mars in Leo, engaging in a cosmic tug-of-war with the tech billionaires who symbolize Pluto in Aquarius. Now, Pluto in Aquarius is all about power to the people. It signals a shift towards collective empowerment and innovation. Yet, we can't ignore the fact that the reality seems quite the opposite.
As we witness tech billionaires consolidating power in this new world order. It's a classic case of revolution versus establishment. Interesting enough, this opposition coincides with some powerful lunar event. We had a full moon in Taurus back on November 15th, 2024, and now we're gearing up for a new moon in Taurus on the same day as the Mars-Pluto opposition on April 27th.
This is a cosmic reset, a chance to plant new seeds amidst the chaos. With Mars in Leo until mid-June, Trump is riding a wave of strong energy, but Pluto doesn't play games. It's going to be fascinating to see where this opposition manifests. Will it spark new conflicts, or will it ignite a transformation in how power dynamics play out in our society?
So, what does this mean for you? It's time to harness this intense energy. This configuration screams of power struggles, secrecy, vengeance, and a transformation that demands to be acknowledged. whether we're ready for it or not. So when these two go head to head across the sky, it's not subtle. It's a cosmic clash between personal drive and massive collective forces. And if you think things go back to normal afterward, think again. This energy leaves a mark. Now let's break down the key players. Mars in Leo. This is bold, brash, spotlight-stealing Mars. Leo brings the drama, the ego, the need to be recognized. Mars here isn't just trying to win, it wants to dominate. It's the kind of energy you'd expect from a charismatic leader, making a power move on the world stage. And when Mars is in the 10th house of national charts, in this case USA's, that's the house of government, authority, and public image. So yeah, this combo can bring visible displays of power, executive orders, military shows, or just plain old political ego trips. In short, Mars in Leo wants to lead, and it wants you to know it. But here's the twist, it's facing off with Pluto in Aquarius, which brings the force of collective power, rebellion, and deep systemic change. So think ego versus evolution, authority versus uprising, spotlight versus system pout. And when this opposition lands in fixed signs, Leo and Aquarius, it is stubborn. Neither side wants to budge. That's why this aspect can show up as public power struggles, political standoffs, or major cultural shifts that don't quietly fade away. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll look at how this energy could show up around the world, and what it might mean for you personally.
I'm excited to share some of the most common stories I've encountered from my clients over the years, especially regarding specific transits in natal charts. These insights can be really enlightening, and I can't wait to dive in with you. Before we get started, I just want to remind you to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. If you're new here, welcome. In the realm of mundane astrology, the ascendant serves as the public face of a nation. With Scorpio in this prominent position, the United States steps into a transformative phase, one where the themes of power consolidation and the unveiling of hidden truths come to the forefront. We will see a nation navigating its shadow, revealing the intricate dance of strength and secrecy. On April 26, 2025, as the Mars-Pluto opposition culminates, a powerful astrological alignment emerges under the influence of Scorpio on the ascendant. This celestial event casts a profound shadow over the dynamics of power, secrecy, and strategic image, illuminating the very essence of control and intensity. With Scorpio rising, we witness a nation poised at the brink, grappling with its own internal volatility, while projecting an image steeped in mystery and aggression. This is a time when the US will take center stage, embodying traits of dominance, yet beneath this bold exterior lies a complex landscape of buried tensions and an obsession with control. Conclusion. Why the Mars-Pluto opposition is a critical moment for the US. The astrological chart reveals a certainty of instability rather than mere uncertainty. The fixed sign opposition between Mars and Pluto indicates a powerful clash, not just a gentle push for action. Here, we see Mars in Leo demanding attention and recognition, while Pluto in Aquarius represents a deeper transformative force that works from the ground up. As these two forces interact across key areas of influence, leadership and legacy, the public sphere and the homeland, the result is unlikely to be compromise. Instead, we face the possibility of confrontation. Every significant point in this chart is anchored by a fixed sign: Scorpio on the ascendant, Taurus on the descendant, Leo at the midheaven, and Aquarius at the bottom of the sky. This configuration resists change, it thrives on winning. When no side is willing to yield, the pressure builds until something inevitably gives way. This moment serves as a crucial pressure point for the US, highlighting the need to navigate these tensions wisely as we approach this pivotal cosmic event. The Mars-Pluto axis doesn't invent conflict. It exposes it. This is why mundane astrology matters, not to tell us what will happen, but to tell us where the fault lines already are. And in April 2025, they're everywhere. Reflecting on the Mars-Pluto opposition for the one more time, I can't help but consider the intriguing dynamic between Trump, represented by Mars in Leo, and tech mogul Elon Musk, symbolized by Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto in Aquarius embodies the concept of power to the people, yet we find ourselves in a world where tech billionaires wield significant influence. There's a sense of coming full circle since the last election. Notably, the full moon in Taurus on November 15, 2024, parallels the new moon in Taurus, occurring on the same day as the Mars-Pluto opposition on April 27. This alignment adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. With Mars remaining in Leo until mid-June, Trump maintains a position of strength for the next couple of months. However, we must remember that Pluto is relentless and focused on transformation. It will be fascinating to observe where this opposition manifests and what confrontations may arise as these powerful forces collide. The stage is set for an era of revelation. Are we ready to confront what lies beneath? On a personal level, this week you may notice a situation in your life where there's ongoing tension or conflict. The current Mars-Pluto opposition highlights a moment of challenge. Perhaps you're facing a tough decision, an ultimatum, or a situation that's feeling increasingly intense. You might already have a clear sense of what or who you're up against. It could also be time to consider whether it's better to let something go in order to make space for something new and healthier to come in. Not all endings are negative. Some are necessary for growth. Take a moment to reflect. What are you holding on to and why? Are you fighting for something that truly matters to you? This is a time to channel your drive and passion, Mars, as well as your inner strength and resilience, Pluto, to create meaningful, positive change. As the week progresses, be mindful of your emotional and physical well-being. Avoid situations that feel overly heated or potentially harmful. Choosing calm and clarity over confrontation can be a powerful move. Take care of yourself, you've got this.
As we approach Pluto's retrograde on May 4th, it's essential to recognize the profound effects this celestial event may have on your life, particularly if you have significant placements near 3° in the fixed signs, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. This period offers a unique opportunity for transformation, urging you to harness your inner strength and passion. With Mars and Pluto in dynamic alignment, now is the time to channel your intensity and resilience into constructive actions. This cosmic energy invites you to dig deep, confront your challenges head-on, and utilize your inner fury for positive change. Reflect on the areas where you can assert your power and make meaningful strides forward. Additionally, this period may highlight conflicts or unresolved situations in your life that are reaching a conclusion. It's a powerful moment to consider what needs to be released. If you find yourself in a situation that feels impossible, where compromise seems unattainable, it may be time to close the door on the past. Embracing these endings can pave the way for new beginnings and growth. To fully grasp how these cosmic shifts may impact you, it's beneficial to explore both your sun sign and your ascendant sign. Here's a breakdown of the specific areas of your life that are under the cosmic spotlight during this transformative phase. By understanding these influences, you can better navigate the complexities of this retrograde period and emerge stronger and wiser.